You're not always going to be here. I'm not always going to be here. That's why I share with you the things that I share with you. Because I think it's important to start building today. And I'm not talking about building money or business or education. I'm always talking about building the best version of yourself. The best version of you. The one that can get up every morning and be energized to just be a better person. To be better than you were yesterday. And that's why I share these things with you. And this is why I give you books to read. And I challenge you. Maybe I'm a little harder on you than maybe some of your peers. But I honestly believe that our purpose here is to get a little bit better each day. And to maybe hopefully inspire other people to do the same. So when you wake up every morning on a mission to be better than yesterday, you're guided by principles that are important to you. And I don't expect you to know these right away. You have to do some work. It takes a long time. I'm just starting to understand a lot of this stuff, and that's why I share it with you. Because if I can give you the things that I'm learning now at 40 years old while you're still a teenager, then I think that it'll help you along the way and be a lot further than where I am today. So if you're guided by principles and you're really not worried about the outcomes, you're really just process-based and worried about the process of becoming a better person, you'll go a lot farther. Because it's not always about the outcomes, even though we live in a world where we're outcome driven. It's always about who's got the most money, who's the smartest, who's the best looking, who's the most jacked, who's the most fit, who's the fastest person. We have to understand we're not in competition with anybody else but ourselves. If we're guided by these principles, then it won't matter about the outcomes because we're getting better each day. We're becoming a better version of ourselves each day. And hopefully at the end of time, when our time is up, we get to a spot where we know we left it all out there and that this truly is the best version of ourselves because we've never stopped growing along the way. That's the goal. That's the mission. An unwavering commitment to build a better version of yourself. So no matter where you are in your life right now, you should always be able to come back to this and say, what am I doing today that my future self will thank me for? How am I going to be better today than I was yesterday? If you need some ideas to help you do that, I've got a couple ideas for you here. The first thing I want you to do is take some time, sit down, close your eyes, and just let your subconscious create a picture for you of what that version is of yourself. Now, most times when people close their eyes, they should be able to see some sort of vision. You know, when you're younger and you're playing sports or in school, it's usually about that. You know, being the best on the field, winning the championship, holding the trophy, getting the girl, being the top in class, doing well. So whatever that vision is, when you close your eyes and you see, I want you to stay there. And while you're there, ask yourself these questions. Who is this person that is in this vision? What were the things they had to do to get to this spot? What are the characteristics or traits that this person has that allows them to get to this vision? That allows me to get to this vision? Who are the people that this person, this version of myself, surrounded himself with to get to this spot? Who's there with me along the way? What challenges did I have to overcome to get here? Now, once you've done all these things and you've taken some time to really dive into this vision that you have when you close your eyes, the second step I want you to do is I want you to start writing it down. I want you to write down these thoughts, these questions. Start creating a picture of a person that's in this vision. What are the traits and characteristics? Who are the people that are surrounded by this person? What are the goals and accomplishments this person has? What's the day look like to allow this person to accomplish these things that I see in my vision? And I want you to do that often. It's not going to be easy. When you first start getting into seeing your vision, it might take time. It'll take concentration. Your mind will wander. But that's where we get into the consistency of building the person, the better version, of doing it, doing the work, sitting down and training our mind to hone in on that vision. And then painting the picture of who that person is that's in that vision and start to bring that person to life. And we do that by writing it down. The third thing that can help you get unstuck with where you are today and to build a better version of yourself is to start listening to your conscious. That little voice inside of you that tells you that you're out of alignment. When you miss an assignment, or maybe you come out of character with a friend or a teacher or a parent, and you say some things that you don't mean, and you know you regret it. That's your conscious telling you that you're out of alignment with the person that you're supposed to be. Or when you are at practice and you don't give it your all, or during a game when you know you could have done a little bit better. That regret is telling you that you're out of alignment with the person that you're supposed to be. So I want you to start listening to that inner voice that you have and start acting on that to become a better version of yourself. And when you've done those three things over time, you create the vision in your mind, you start to write the vision down and the person who that is in that vision, and you start following your conscious and understanding when you feel regret, that means you're out of alignment. Then it's time to start to act every day to become that vision and that person and to become aligned with who you're supposed to be and that better version of yourself. There'll be challenges, there'll be setbacks. It won't be a streamlined process. You'll have to keep coming back to this and reminding yourself of who you want to be and why you're going down that path. And ultimately, it shouldn't be for anybody else except for yourself and the people that you want to help, the people that you want to inspire. Because when you build the better version of yourself and you surround yourself with like-minded people like that, other people that see that are going to want to know how you did it, and you'll be able to help them. So don't get discouraged if this takes time or you're not where you want to be. Because I don't think anybody, any high achievers, are ultimately where they want to be. They're always going to be searching for something more. And that's a good thing. We should always be wanting more and growing. We should never be comfortable with where we're at. So the message is, we're not always going to be here. We only have a short time here on this earth. And really, every day is a gift. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like that. Sometimes it doesn't feel like a great gift. But we're so lucky to be alive at this point in time, to have an opportunity every day to become a little bit better. That I hope you start to take a little bit of action towards that. No matter what, I'm always going to be proud of you. I'm always going to be here to help you along the way. I'll be here when you need me. I'll be here guiding you and challenging you and pushing you. Because that's my opportunity to become a better version of myself. I can't say this and not do it. I have to be the example. I have to show you what's possible. I have to show you overcoming fear and challenges and doubt, because we all have it. Nobody's perfect. And if I can show you this and I can do it, I know you can do it. So don't waste time worrying about what other people are thinking or doing. Understand we're only in competition with ourselves, and we're not going to be here for long. So take advantage of today, become the best version of yourself, and let me know what I could do to help.